But I want to just say how excited I am with the New Jersey Nets. We want to have a style of play that's disruptive on defense.
Not losing Harris to steal.
And proactive on offense.
Lopez grabbed it with the right hand and dunked it.
It's up to the players we have to be prepared to go out of the court and play as one unit.
And the Nets are starting to run away with it here at Izod Center.
Everyone should be in the playoffs.
So we feel it's a new era in Nets basketball.
Wow, a hint of optimism. Hello and welcome to another team preview on NBA TV. You know when you've hit rock bottom, absolute rock bottom, well, that's the theme of this team preview show with the New Jersey Nets. But things may be looking up. Alongside the Georgia Tech alumni, Matt Harpring and Dennis Scott, I'm Vince Giuliani. The Nets won a dozen games a year ago. They just blew everything up, okay? Got the new owner, Comrade Prokhorov is in charge. And they got the new GM, the new coach, some new players, but Prokhorov wants to get to the playoffs this year, and he says he can win a title in 5. Yikes!
Ooh, that's a big
just
take
a
deep
breath. Yeah, one step at a time. One step at a time. But
slow down.
Initially, what do you think? I mean, nowhere to go but up, right?
No question about it. We know what New Jersey's been through, and I think Avery Johnson knows that as well. So the bottom line for him is, can he get this young team, one, to play hard? I think if you get that going first and everything else can fall into place, we know Devin Harris has been an all-star before, but the bottom line is getting these guys to play hard.
Yeah, I mean, when you start over, you got to start somewhere. And I think they have some good pieces right now. You have Devin Harris at the point guard and Brook Lopez down there. Those are two important pieces to at least get a start for them. Well,
it was absolutely dismal for the Nets a year ago. As we said, 12 wins, 70 losses, losing their first 18 games of the year. They were 7-63 at one point.
Wow.
And that meant changes on the bench. Rod Thorne left, although he said if LeBron came along, he was going to stay. That didn't happen. And Prokhorov is now in charge and tried to throw a lot of money at the free agents. That didn't happen with LeBron and Bosh, but he did score his new man on the bench, Avery Johnson. Now, Avery Johnson comes to this team with a pedigree as a player and a coach in running things. His theme is erase and replace. And when it comes to the old way, that's gone. It's all about a new perspective.
Basically, this year we want to have a style of play that's disruptive on defense and proactive on offense. And, you know, when we're on defense, we want to disrupt our opponent's offense with the way we play the passing lanes, with the way we get back in transition, pick and roll defense, post-up defense, but we just want to be disruptive.
You know, if you look at that bio, it's a pretty good fit for what they're trying to do at this point, yes?
I think it's a great hire, no question about it. I think he's defensive-minded. You got to start with the basics when you're a struggling team in the NBA, and the basics is defense. Everyone can score when you get to the NBA. Everyone, you know, they come in college and they have young guys, and everyone wants to score. Not many people want to play defense, and I think he is a defensive-minded coach, and he's going to put this defense as a premium.
Hands down. That's kind of how he was as a player. In Dallas, he did it. And once again, like I said earlier, with a young team, as Matt just said, if you can play defense and play hard every night, you're going to get more than 12 wins just on those two things.
Just on accident. Just by showing up a little bit here. But yeah, let's go back to basics. Anyway, a new look on the roster as well. So additions and subtractions for the New Jersey Nets. They have added the rookie Favors. Murphy comes over from the Pacers. There's a Georgia Tech guy in Morrow. And Jordan Farmar was with the Lakers, so he has that kind of experience there. Where do we start? Let's start with Troy Murphy, and once again, bang, right out of the gate. Murphy hurts his back, so he's probably going to miss the Nets opener. Doesn't look like surgery is necessary, but in the long run, Murphy adds what, 3D?
Toughness, rebounding, things that they need. And Troy Murphy is well respected around the NBA, plays hard every night. One of the things I talked about earlier, he can stretch the defense, knocking down the three-point shot. He can guard fours, of course, and can guard some fives, depending on who it is. So I think it's a great pickup. Unfortunately, he's hurt.
Yeah, he spaces the defense. That's the biggest thing. It gives you the four-man, whoever's playing the four, room to work down there. No one's clogging the lane. He can be a three-point threat on the outside, which brings the center out to guard him.
New Jersey Nets, little depth chart action here. Your projected starting lineup, 3D, you look at that and you say what?
First thing is Devin Harris. He has to get back on his bicycle, is what I call it, playing great basketball. He was once an all-star for the Nets. If he can get back to playing great basketball, now he can be the leader and everyone else can follow suit.
Yeah, if you want to be a playoff team in this league, you got to start with a great point guard, and then you got to have a big guy. You got to have both of them.
Right.
And I think right now they do have that in Devin Harris and Brook Lopez. Now the supporting cast needs to come now.